Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Joy. I recently did an eyeshadow palette ranking video and I had fun ranking the eyeshadow palettes I worked on last year. There were 16 eyeshadow palettes. For today, I'm gonna be ranking the blushes I worked on last year. There are 18 blushes that I worked on, but I'm not gonna be counting them as 18 the way I usually do in my inventory. What I'm doing is I'm gonna count them per packaging. So for example, this B Matte blush, I counted this as 3 blushes and this one as 2 blushes, but for this purpose, I'm gonna count this as just as part of one palette and this one as another, rather than splitting them, because it's a bit difficult actually to remember where they rank. What I did with the eyeshadow palette ranking process is I split the palettes into two. The palettes that I would keep versus the palettes I would declutter if I were to declutter, or the palettes I would buy versus the palettes I would skip if I were to purchase them today. So what I'm gonna do this time is a bit similar but not exact. I'm not gonna be splitting them into two groups, but as we go along, I'll be using that as my basis for the ranking. Some of this I know where they would be when I rank them, but some of these I find it a bit hard to decide where it would go. So for example, this Franken blush, this is a pink blush. This is definitely my top. I love this blush. This is not matte. It's more on a shimmer. It has shimmer, but not as shimmery as the pearlescent pink. So these two are on a higher rank. This one I said I'm gonna keep. And this is the only one I would keep if I have to make that decision. And the second one will be this one. Sorry. So let me correct. I would keep these two. So if I'm gonna purchase, maybe that would make it easier. Will I buy this one? I would probably skip. The only shade I like here is this shade, and this is Fresh Melon. This is the only one that would make me buy this blush, this trio, but it's not enough for me to decide to buy this because that's the only one I really like, really like, and I don't like this. Okay. For the Pink Sugar Sweet Cheeks, will I buy this? I would buy this, maybe. Yeah, would I buy this? I would buy this over the Romantic Rose. So this is ranked higher over this. For the Tokidoki, it's just fine. And the only reason why I wouldn't immediately say I would skip this is because this is pinkish. The shade is, yeah, a bit pinkish and it's not matte. So yeah, so we'll put it here. For the peachy blushes that I have, there are 3 of them. From Pure Bronze and Brighten, this one, it's peachy. It's orange. I say it's orange. This is a peachy blush. I don't remember the name of the shade for this one. And Milani Luminoso Baked Blush. So the 3, if I'm gonna decide which of these 3 I would get, I would likely get this. Yeah, the Pure Bronze and Brighten. And that's because of the other 2 products in here. So this would be keep as well. And these 2 would also be keep, but this is ranked higher than Juicy Pang and the Milani Baked Blush. This one is ranked higher than Milani Baked Blush. Okay? So, this one I would skip. This one, so this is Careline. The shade is Starlight Shine. The Mineral Blush Autumn Glow from Bella Pierre, I would skip. This one also, I would skip. I don't really, well, partly because I don't like the way it looks. This shattered actually. When I got this, it was already broken. I mean, the blush shattered. Probably it's because of the delivery process. And so I have to repress the blushes there. For the cream blushes, both I don't mind. So would I buy this over the others? No. Do I care for them? They're just fine. Sometimes I enjoy it, sometimes I don't. I find using these blushes easier actually. Have I ever tried using this without a brush? I haven't. So that's why I didn't see the advantage yet of using cream blushes. And then for this one, I would skip. I like the shimmer side versus the matte side, but I would skip that. So this is here. So we have 1, 2. This would be number 3, number 4. And then we have 5, 6, 7. Five, 6, 7. Okay. So which one would be my number 8 among this one? Number 8. Number 8 would be the Mary Kay. And this will be my number 9. This would be my number 10. Let me put it here, number 10. Okay. Number 10. Number 11. No. This will be number 11, number 12. And then for the 3, 13, 14, 15. There. I've finally ranked them. Okay. So let's go through it again. This is tougher than the eyeshadow palettes. I don't know why. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm not gonna declutter any of them, but am I surprised with the result? Not really, but it was just tough to decide which one I'd prefer over the other. And to do a stack ranking, this is what makes it difficult. So this is my blushes ranking. I am gonna be ranking the highlighters I worked on next. I worked on quite a lot of highlighters. Not as many as the blushes, but I did work on a lot of highlighters last year. If you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you do. And if you like and enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!